Hi, happy Friday, everyone. I'm Kara Ritchie. I'm a holistic nutritionist in the Bay Area. I was scoping earlier about Botox and detoxification, and we were talking a little bit about some of the causes of wrinkles that they say is a toxic liver and small intestine. So I promised to come back and talk a little bit about coffee enemas, a way to detoxify the small intestine and the colon to help prevent those future wrinkles. So, first of all, enemas have been around forever. They're even written in biblical scripture. Uh, Coffee enemas are a master detoxifier. They actually force the liver to create glutathione. Glutathione grabs onto toxins and helps export them from your body. So let's talk about the benefits of a coffee enema for the colon, small intestine, and the liver. Well, it helps get rid of candida. And parasites. It will help eliminate that, which is huge because when you do have those problems, it seems like it's impossible to get rid of. And a lot of people that have parasites seem to have failing health, and they don't know why because they don't know they have parasites. It reduces level of toxicity by up to 60% in the body, and that's pretty huge. It cleans and heals the colon, and it can improve peristalsis. So that's actually the contraction of the intestines that urge that feel like you have to go. I need to go ahead and clarify right here. I'm not a doctor. I don't diagnose. I'm just giving you information from what I have from a holistic side. The other things that they do is it helps with depression, bad moods, and sluggishness. It can improve digestion, bile flow, and eases bloating. So it helps detoxify and repair the liver. And used regularly in the Gerson Institute in the treatment of cancer patients. I think that they do like up to 6 of them a day. Excuse me. So let's first talk about, I often hear it's like I'm too sensitive to coffee, I can't do it. That is very rare. The caffeine's really not absorbed into the intestines, not the same way as when we drink it, because our own bile and acid actually makes the coffee unuseful for detoxifications when we drink it. So put in rectally in the colon, very little is absorbed. And if you're really cautious, go ahead and do it earlier in the day the first time you do it. It's also important to use a light roast, not a dark roast. It's better detoxification. Don't really know why. I think maybe because the coffee's not burnt, so you're getting a higher caffeine amount, which helps pull out the toxins. So how do you do it? What I recommend to my clients is they buy premium ground organic coffee beans, a light roast. They keep them in the freezer until they're ready to use, and they grind them fresh. Hi, how are you? So the other one is you're going to want to use fresh filtered water. You're going to ideally do an enema after a bowel movement, but if you're constipated, do it anyways. So you're going to take 2 tablespoons of ground coffee to 3 cups of filtered water. You're going to simmer that, bring it up to a boil for about 15 minutes. Excuse me. You're going to cool and strain. So you're going to basically take your coffee, your enema bag, up to your bathroom or wherever your bathroom is, a nice comfortable location. You're going to fill the bag and you're going to remove any possible air out of it. You don't want any air bubbles. Then you're going to use some coconut oil to insertion easier. And then you're going to slowly turn on the flow after you've inserted it. And you're going to remain on your right side. You can move to your back and move your feet up. And you're going to try to retain for 10 to 15 minutes. The longer you hold it in, the better detoxification you're going to get. Sometimes you'll get that feeling of cramping. If you wait a few seconds, it usually passes. So 10 to 15 minutes. And most people that are doing this for detoxification will do it daily for a week or 2. And then for maintenance, they go to maybe once a week just to keep things running clearly. Now, this is known to help when you detoxify the liver, the small intestines, and the colon. This is actually a really good thing to help prevent wrinkles and get rid of parasites and candida, which are all things that'll make your health not as quality as it could be. So a quick recap. It helps benefit all the health benefits, reducing candida, levels of toxicity, cleans and heals the colon, improving peristalsis. You're going to help with depression. Thank you for the hearts. I really appreciate that. Helps with depression, bad moods, and sluggishness. Thank you very much. That's very thoughtful of you to say. It helps detoxify and repair liver. Used regularly in the Gerson Institute for cancer treatment. If you're sensitive to caffeine, don't worry about that. You don't have the same effect as if you're drinking it. Use premium organic ground coffee. and use clean filtered water, 2 tablespoons to 3 cups. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So, do you have any questions? Have any of you ever done this? So if not, I'm going to leave it at that. If you have questions, I'll answer them. Otherwise, feel free to look at my bio. You can go to my website. If you have any questions, if it's short and brief, I'll try to answer to it. And I hope you have a beautiful weekend. See you tomorrow.